Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Stott and I'm the Emperor of Stomaria. Today I want to talk about the truth about Stomaria. So when Stomaria was founded, we had nothing. We had no land, we had no citizens, we had no status, we had no industries, we had no member states, and we had no allies. And what we have managed to do since then has been truly remarkable if compared to other nation-building projects or self-defined micronations. For today, we do have land, we do have citizens, we do have status, we do have industries, we do have member states, and we do have allies. Stomaria has gone from a theoretical entity to one of the best-known nation-building projects in the world, with hundreds upon hundreds of people around the world being inspired to build their own nations, in part, if not entirely, because of Stomaria. But for all this, things have not progressed as far or as fast as I would have liked. And the truth about Stomaria is that I am constantly frustrated about the pace at which we are going. That is to say, when Stomaria was founded in 2019, I had a roadmap of sorts, a vision as to where I wanted Stomaria to be by this point, and yet I have not been able to bring that about. And without putting too fine a point on it, over the years I have felt my own mortality creeping up on me. And so on more than one occasion, I do find myself asking, just what is it that I'm going to leave to the next generation of Stomarians? How much of a head start am I going to be able to give them? And am I doing enough to ensure Stomaria's survival long into the future? And the more I ask myself these sorts of questions, the more frustrated I become. Because while I am extremely ambitious, I am perfectly aware that I lack the influence and the financial resources to bring about my wildest ambitions. And so I'm left to work around the edges of my grander designs, knowing full well that I will never see Stomaria at the height that I want it to be at. And so it would seem that I am destined to make the same sacrifice that countless other individuals across countless generations have made, to plant and tender to a tree that I shall never sit in the shade of. And while time is short, being no doubt about that, to wallow or despair in such truths accomplishes exactly nothing. And throughout my entire life, not least the last few years, as my darling wife will attest, I will never let any sense of weariness, anxiety, or sense of impending doom break me. I can take all of this negative energy, for lack of a better term, and harness it to pursue something truly great. From the loss of loved ones, personal betrayals, financial hardships, and more besides, I have suffered through all of it. And yet I remain on the same path that I've always been on, the one of defiance, of perseverance, the one which pushes me forward. For to move forward in the face of such adversity makes the victory even greater. And that's what Stomaria is. It is a statement of defiance and perseverance. And so while I will continue to fight for Stomaria and work towards leaving something meaningful for the next generation of Stomarians to build upon, the real question is how many others will do the same. And so I ask you, who out there will stand with Stomaria, will fight for Stomaria, will sacrifice for Stomaria, will build a future within Stomaria? Who out there will help to turn our shared vision into reality? If you want to learn more about Stomaria or play an active role in our development and expansion, visit our website at www.stomaria.com and find out what it means to be a Stomarian.